So here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight, Daniel. Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can leave the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. All right, with that, the wait for live action ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are ready and raring to go here at United Center in Chicago. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kyle the Natural Bahano. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doho Choi.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round 1 underway. This man is all the rage, the Korean Superboy, Doho Choi. Very difficult challenge for the opponent here tonight. This is an outstanding first-round fighter, outstanding fighter overall. But the fight time in the UFC, not a lot, because more often than not, he gets the opponent out of there in round 1. Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch.
Oh, nice counter, yes.
Getting the hands going here early. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Big knee.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point this to the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
All right, so another good series of knees by him there, DC. That has been his weapon of choice tonight.
Weapon of choice because his opponent has not figured out where the knees are coming. High or low, every time he throws them, they're landing.
Oh, Nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Takedown defense holds up.
Beautiful shot to the head from the clinch here.
Single collar tie now. And now some separation. Oh, landed that kick to the leg. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
It's those leg kicks that's eating them alive.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And that left hook landed on the button.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Big knee lands. Oh, that body shot hurt him.
All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
Active here in the clinch, and he lands a big shot to the head.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issues.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Clean with the right hook.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Punishing kick there. Choi's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Well, we talk so much ad nauseum about this trend of leg kicks in MMA, but oftentimes only a few can cause real visceral damage, and now you see the limp.
Yeah, you're starting to see him limping from the damage from the kicks. This guy did not address those kicks early, and now he's paying for it.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Nice kick there by Choi. Just out of range with that left hook. And that one certainly found the target. All right, so we told you off the top, if this boxer wanted the best chance of victory tonight, he had to keep the fight upright. So far, so good.
Yeah, he's done that. And he's done a fantastic job of staying upright, giving himself an opportunity. You can see all the work that they have done with this guy to help him improve in that area that he was lacking in early in his career.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Unable to connect this. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Left hand counter there. Missed with that attempt. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the ball.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, well, he told us in the fighter meeting he didn't want to be known for his toughness, and yet again, here we are talking about him absorbing a bunch of damage to that thigh.
Well, he's having to rely on it. Once again, it's become his calling card. And when you are known to be tough, that's a problem. You got to be more technical. Right now, he needs to find a way to change this fight, because if it continues to play out the way that it has to this point, he's going to get finished.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Making all these shots count. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding a target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Choi's in half guard. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Nice shots landing from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
All right, fight hard, push. You got 1 minute left.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Good, solid strike on the ground. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Choi's in half guard now.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway. You know these are 2 of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these 2 guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Nice job to connect there with the left. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending.
Oh, pretty sneaky there to get the ankle pick. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Oh, lands a nice straight. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Oh, and the high kick lands. Misses with the left hook. Back and forth we go. Lands a nice jab there. Takedown defense is there. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him, you can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Nice front kick. Doing work with the jab there. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling up. Oh! This could do it.
Oh, nice high kick.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie in. Well, no denying that he blocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Choi's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
What a beautiful high kick that landed there. He's got to move his head.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
His nose is all crooked, it's all beat up, it's bleeding. He got hurt bad. That nose looks broken.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Nice shot to the body there. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him. He's got it isolated.
Oh, what a transition to the belly down elbow. Oh, he's out.
Notice how his opponent circled back off to his right, back towards the side that his opponent was on, got his hips all the way across to release the pressure of his arm. Beautiful submission this time.
the ground and pound strike here. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a deep breath for me, okay?
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Don't stand there.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You've doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
The Korean Superboy gets tagged by a solid uppercut there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike, keeping those hands up to protect that cut in and around the eye.
He has to keep his hands up. This is not by choice. This is mandatory. It is mandatory that he covers his face. It is mandatory that his body damage is not as important as protecting the eye. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to safety.
All right, good job by him.
Big right hand. Big elbow.
Oh! Nicely done to the body.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here lately.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. The Korean Superboy gets up. Clearly, he wanted this fight back to its feet despite having a dominant position on the ground. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these...
You heard him again. He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Well, that strike landed, not going to help that cut at all. And I think for a lot of us non-fighters...
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Feels like the beginning of the end. Oh, a big left hand. Oh, the jab followed by the right hand. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but His opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him. Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, big head kick there. Choi goes to the takedown here and gets it late in the round. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Choi's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not happy. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
All right, take a seat.
All right, there's the end of the round. High intensity, high drama. The nose is severely cut up right now. We'll see what the cut man can do to try to maximize these 60 seconds. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Fifth and final round.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Che.
Yeah, he's starting to limp from the leg damage. He's been beat up, but his opponent told us, he goes, this guy does not check kicks very well. He does not do a good job of recognizing those types of attacks, and he's taking full advantage of it.
Oh, man, that cut is just bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised to see a stoppage here. So
the amount of blood that is leaking from this guy, it's amazing that he's still standing. He has been beat up thoroughly. Tonight is not going to be his night.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Choi. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Choi's in half guard. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or a big ground and pound.
Choi's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Side control now.
That was nice.
Choi's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Throws that teep.
He's got to find a way to finish his fight. Blocks a shot there. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's got to keep pressing here. Oh, nice level change.
Take that! Take that!
2 minutes and counting to go in this fight. All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got...
Well, he's got his back now under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Well, nothing in the unified rule says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Oh, nice.
Just missed with the straight left hand. I really hope this man doesn't have to. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Oh, big left hook there. Effective jab there. Oh! Back to his feet. 20 seconds to go. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Chor. Waning seconds of this fight.
Beautiful job by the champion.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-44. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division. But we've already started to see major strides made when it comes to his